Hello guys, welcome to Jeff's Garage Adventures. You like tools? You got the right channel. I do lots of tool reviews, mostly middle of the road, but I also do some low end and high end, and occasionally some car tech tips and repairs. Before we get today's video, we got a giveaway coming tomorrow, October 24th, Friday. There'll be one winner in this giveaway, guys. 6 great prizes to pick from. To be put in this giveaway, it's pretty simple. You got to be a subscriber. I don't care when you subscribe. And you got to leave a comment on tomorrow's video, October 24th, Friday. It's that easy. I got 6 prizes to pick from. One winner, 6 prizes to pick from. This will be win number 82 in a little over 2 years. How about those angled wrenches from Icon? Great for hydraulic lines, you know, injection pumps, brake modules. You know, when you got anytime you got multiple lines put together, multiple with the flare nuts on them, and you can't use a regular wrench. These things are awesome for that. You can pick that, or those line wrenches by Milwaukee. That is also metric, a 6-piece set, so there's 12 different sizes. Or that hex bit driver from Milwaukee. That's pretty nice, guys. No junk here. Or those Koken wheel savers. You get 17, 19, and 21 if that's what you pick. It doesn't come with a 22. The 22 one you can buy separately. It is white, color coded. These things are phenomenal. I already gave away I think 1 or 2 sets of these already. Or that Icon Gen 2 flex head 1/4-inch drive ratchet. If you haven't tried the new Gen 2s, guys, do yourself a favor, pick one up. Or Koken. Koken is in the house. That Koken Z-Series 3/8 drive ratchet. Beautiful, beautiful ratchet. So again, if you're a subscriber, I don't care when you subscribe, leave a comment on tomorrow's video, October 24th. You'll be putting that giveaway. All right. What we got here today? Icon. This is a follow-up. I bought the set 3 or 4 months ago when they were on sale. I didn't pay $200. I paid $120. I got them 40% off. What a deal that was. These are the XL double box ratchet wrench set. 10-piece set. 10 and 19 mil. Where are they made? You guessed it, Taiwan. Like I said, I've had it for 3 or 4 months. Comes with that plastic tray. I use these a lot, guys. Absolutely, absolutely love them. There's not much I don't like about them. How long are these things? These things are long. I'll put up a regular 19 millimeter combination wrench next to it. It just happens to be Capri. You can see how much longer they are, guys. Woo, baby. Oh, here's an old Craftsman double box combination. Look at that. Wow. A lot longer than that double box. The only thing longer than these that I have are the gear wrench. The gear wrench are super long. And I don't use a gear wrench as much because it's a flex head. I don't use a flex head as much as a non-flex head when it comes to a ratchet wrench. These things are I'll tell you, they're pretty nice, guys. If you get them on sale, it's a super buy. The ID markers are stamped really, really deep. You can see them pretty easy. There's an individual part number. I don't know if you can buy these individually. Probably not. There it again. It's stamped on both sides. I like seeing that. It is 12-point box. There is the chamfer up close. 3 or 4 months of use. I grab these all the time. I live in a salt belt, guys, Massachusetts. So a lot of times I work on rusty undercarriages. The bolts are always hard to get off. You need reach and leverage, and this provides both. One thing I love about these two is every one of these was consistent with the ratcheting, which is pretty unusual for a ratcheting wrench set. Usually there's a couple that got more back drags than others. This was pretty even right across the board. Fit the fastener very good. Absolutely, absolutely love the way they fit. Another great thing about these is what I like is you only need 1 wrench, okay? You're working on 19 millimeter. You don't want to break that stubborn fastener with the ratcheting end. So you grab another wrench, right? With this you don't have to. You break it loose with the box end, non-ratcheting, and then you finish ratcheting it off with the ratcheting end, which makes sense to me. And I wonder, it surprised me, a lot of manufacturers don't do that. I do see some, but not a lot. And that's the way I like mine. I don't like the fact that they don't have a directional arrow. That's probably one negative thing I can say about these. There's no directional arrow on the ratcheting side. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Here's the chamfer on the ratcheting end. We showed you the non-ratcheting end. Get the focus for you. They're pretty nice set. I absolutely love these. I've been using them for 3 or 4 months. I can't say enough good things about them. Here's a 17 mil. Icon is in the house. Let's take a gander. I'm having shirts made up, guys, and they're going to be pretty cool looking. Let me know how many of you guys are interested in buying shirts. I don't usually ask for anything. I wasn't going to sell any merchandise, but you know what? I think it's good for the channel. I think it's good for you guys that follow me. Let me know if you would buy a shirt. Let me know. I want to know what I got to have made up. I don't want to make up 200 shirts and only sell 2. I can give some in giveaways too, though, so that wouldn't be too much of a problem. But there's a chamfer up close on the 17. These are pretty nice, guys. Definitely. I would consider buying these if you're on the fence about them. And I bought these with my own money. I got no reason to lie to you. They just fit. They fit the fastener pretty well. I had no issues there. And again, I like that you can break it loose with that end and then finish ratcheting it off with the other end. There is no offset in them either, by the way, guys. Another thing with these is you can take these apart if you wanted to. You see that little screw there? You don't see that in a lot of ratcheting wrenches. It's got shellac over it. Tap it lightly with a screwdriver. Undo it, and you can adjust the tension on the. Excuse me, guys. You can adjust the tension on the gear inside, or add lube for that matter. But these things are pretty smooth from the get-go. And then what I do usually is I put some clear nail polish over it, and so it doesn't back off anymore. But every one of these was pretty smooth. I've never seen that in any ratcheting set I have. There's always a few that are funky. Not so with this one. Here's a 10 millimeter. This has been used a lot. I used this 4 days ago, in fact, and it has performed flawlessly. I just like the lengths of these. They're good length. You're going to get into a lot of reach with these and additional leverage. Let's put the 10 on the fascinator, if you will. They all fit pretty good, guys. I kind of did a good job with these. And you guys have these already? Let me know and share it with the channel. I'd be interested to know. They are pricey when you buy them for $200. They're kind of pricey, but if you get them on sale, these are a pretty good buy, guys. That's all I can tell you. Wow. Like here's the 10 millimeter. Not a lot of back dragging. Listen. There's the 10. There's the 11. All pretty good. Here's the 12. Every one of them was smooth, which is very surprising. I don't have any other set that was like that from the get-go, and I got a lot of ratchet wrenches. This was smooth right across the board. There's a 14. No duds, guys, at all. There's a 15. There's a 16. $17. Every one of them was smooth, and that was good to see. There's the 18, and last but not least, we already showed you the 19. So they had very little back drag from the get-go. And like I said, you could take that shellac off of there and tap it with a little screwdriver. If I can get the focus, see, I think this one I already did it with. Tap it with a little screwdriver. The shellac will come off, undo it. You can either put lube in it or back it off a tiny bit if you think it's got too much drag on it. Absolutely love these. One of my favorite sets, and in a future giveaway, not this giveaway, in a future giveaway, I'm going to give a brand new set of these away. And hopefully I can get them on sale because these are $200 regular price. All right, guys, I don't give away junk. Hope to see you in the comments tomorrow. Spread the word. This channel gives back. Take care.